It's your boy, Amreezy, and I'm back with another Planet MFL video in slightly different surroundings. I'll get to that later. We'll talk about the trauma and the drama that's happened there, but different surroundings, but same high quality guests on Planet MFL. This week we are joined by one of the lovely presenters of a brand new MFL show, Yorkshire Tea and XP. Please welcome to the stage to Planet MFL, Bruce Leet. Welcome, Bruce. How are you, mate?
Hey guys, it's your boy Bruce Lee.
Love it when people do that.
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm not bad. Yeah, apart from I'm a creature of habit. I'm a creature of routine. And today's stream, my internet went out half an hour before our agreed call. We have like a little WhatsApp with all of the people in the neighborhood, and they're like, "Yeah, this area in particular is going to be out for the next hour or two. They're doing construction, whatever it is." So I've had to pack up my screens, my microphone, everything, take it to my in-laws' house, which luckily they live quite close, and set it up there. So this is the spare bedroom in my wife's mum's house. So apart from that, I'm grand. It is 1:20 in the afternoon in Mexico. I'm guessing nearly half eight in the UK.
Yeah, nearly half eight. That's madness.
Bruce,
I was going to say, it's a real shame that you don't have the usual background with all the cards, because I think that's so cool. That's so cool. I'd have a wall like that if I could.
Yeah. So one of these days I will go into that wall in more detail on a video, because there's some stickers in there from 1996.
Wow.
You've got a Manchester United shirt there. I've got like the David Beckham from 1996, and he's like this little. I think it's his first senior year.
Yeah.
It might be the season before the halfway line goal. So he's like fresh faced, curtains, the whole works.
Yeah, the curtains.
Yeah, we'll have a deeper dive into the wall. This one's not that interesting. Just cupboards. There you go.
Just a cupboard. Yeah.
Cupboards. Where are you? What's your location? Is that an office?
So I'm in Birmingham. This is like my bedroom. This is where I just have bedroom / office, because this is where I work from home.
Nice.
So just use the same thing. I do want to say before we start, because
let's say things before we start.
Your content's very wholesome, and you give this very nice vibe and everything. And I just want to warn you, I am Northern.
I love it.
And foul language will slip out of my
Don't
mouth.
worry.
Even realize I'm doing it. I don't realize I'm doing it. I'll try my very best. But if it slips out, it's just part of my vocabulary.
Bruce, I was going to mention it at some point. I am well aware of the Northerners. I grew up in Sheffield. So for the first...
Oh, yeah, you know.
For the first 18 years of my life, I was in Sheffield. So when I watch your Yorkshire Tea podcast, it's quite nice for me, because I do get homesick. And, I was in Sheffield, and then I moved down to London for about 15 years before I came to Mexico a few years ago. So I've been even more homesick for Yorkshire sort of for years ago. So whenever I hear a fellow Yorkshireman, whenever I hear the twang, whenever some of the words you guys say, I'm just like, it's like childhood all over again. So
we elongate our vowels, don't we?
Yeah, I love it.
Lengthen them out. Yeah, miss out our H's.
Which places are you guys from? You're all from Yorkshire, right?
So it's really, really weird story. It's really funny when we started talking. So where I used to live is like this little town, because I live in Birmingham now. But where I used to live is this tiny little town called Driffield. And Root is like half an hour from that town. He's like the biggest town next to it.
Yeah.
He lives there. I had no idea. And then Mr. K's from Leeds, but I think it's his stepdad and his dad and his stepmom live in Driffield.
What?
So when we got together and we're like, let's put together, and we're like, where are you from? And it was just like, I'm from here, and I'm from. I was like,
and we don't know each other.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
absolutely
wild.
crazy. But yeah, we're all connected by this tiny little area of Yorkshire. It's really weird.
That's meant to be.
The fact that Root lives like half an hour drive away from me, literally the next town over. It's mad. Absolutely mad.
Small world. And how did you guys form so for those of you that don't know, let's talk pillars of the MFL community. You've got When Dirtcast, sure, established, been going a while. You've got the MFL Ramble, again, quite established for a while. Then there's the new players on the block. And yeah, I think I'm fairly still a new player. Let's put Planet MFL in that discussion. We're one of the new players. But then there's another new player, which is Yorkshire TNXP, which is three, as you heard, Yorkshire lads, that's you guys, hosting this podcast, which I've not heard the last one, but I've heard the first three, and I love them. They're great. You guys know what you're talking about. It's like quite in-depth tactically. On episode 3, which is the last one I saw, you did like a breakdown of you all played the same formation and you tested it out with your teams. And that was so interesting just to see how you all did it differently. Like you went and then Mr. K goes and it's like, oh, he completely different, but then gets different results. And so if you like that kind of thing, go check out their podcast. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the latest one with Kev. Kev was on here as well on Monday, so it's been a busy week for Kev. I hope he's okay.
You missed the ramble though.
He missed
his own show. He's doing everyone else's. He missed his own show.
He's giving a bit of a Neymar vibe. He's like sort of partying. He's training on the beach, but then when it comes to those tricky away games at Stoke, he's not turning up. So come on, Kev, for your team, Kev. But that was a long way of me saying, yeah, go check out your podcast. And then I was going to ask, how did the three of you kind of connect then? Was it just on X or was it Discord?
So I think Mr. K had put out a tweet asking if other MFL content creators wanted to do some like shared content or something. And me and Root were two of the guys who got in touch. We got added into a Discord. And one of the things we decided was like, why don't we do a podcast? I know there's two other podcasts, but the one thing we all love, and it's why I'm quite happy to do this and stuff like this, I just love chatting about MFL.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. I'm sure my wife's almost sick of it because she's the only person I've got to talk about it. So any chance I get to just chat about MFL it's good for me. I love it. So yeah, that's how we came. We decided, we were thinking about different content we could do to like collab, and it just made sense to put another podcast, as long as we're not like the exact same as the other guys, because like you say, Wendeck are a pillar, MFL Ramble also. So we just wanted to do something a little bit different, give our takes on it, and
no, and I think you have. If you continue the way you're going, then it does feel like something. It's different. It's not the same. It's hard to explain why. Like I think because we all have our own ways of talking and being, and like I think yours will naturally sort of develop now a kind of rapport between the three of you. There'll be some kind of banter that you share and that just grows now week on week in. But like the kind of root essences, or the root, excuse the pun, the root essence is three guys that seem to really know what they're talking about, have been playing this fun game for a while and enjoy talking about it. And like I do it too, but I think mine's like a silly way because I like to just be a bit sillier with it. And I think the When Dirtcast, they have their own way. It used to be very structured. It used to be very like the ramble, as is in the title. They go off on more tangents like that. So I think there's space for a few more. So if you're watching, there's space for more. Don't worry.
Absolutely. Just create more content creators on MFL, the better, I think, for the game.
I'm very conscious. I keep staring like at you. This is me looking at you.
It's okay.
Because the monitor changes, it should be more professional. But let's imagine it's like a chat show where I'm actually facing you. So therefore, everyone in the comments, I'm being professional, if anything. So
it's okay. I get it. I know you're looking at me. It is a bit weird, but like I said, you're actually looking directly at me.
I'm staring at your eyes. Bruce, where did Bruce Lee come from? Where did especially the T on the end of Lee? Bruce Lee, I can kind of guess.
So I was a big. I've always been into PvP games. Like I was a big World of Warcraft player back when it was like super popular, and I always loved PvP. So I'd always choose like elitist names, like like Pern Star, or I'm gonna Pern you, or stuff like that. And I can't remember what my name, but it was something with elite in, which is like elite speak for I'm elite, I'm the best. And I have something else, and I was like, oh, Bruce Lee, because someone had made a comment, it's like, oh, you're like the Bruce Lee of Warcraft or something. And I thought, hold on, Bruce Lee, and it's stuck ever since.
Whoa, so, I like that.
So yeah, I've had this name for so long, that now I respond to Bruce. Like that's not my name.
Yeah.
But if someone says Bruce, I'll look around like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
What do you want to do? You want to chat MFL? What should we do? Let's go.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's basically my second name now.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I mean, I think yeah, quite a lot of people have. I mean, I'm believe it or not, my birth certificate doesn't say Amreezy, so there's quite a lot of us with all different names, and I think it's good because it's almost like, especially like MFL or any kind of games, these are these little worlds that we've found, and we almost have these other identities, these other kind of beings, and to have another name in this meta universe, it kind of, I don't know, feels
I
right.
agree. Completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got a good story with it. So it's like I've been called Amreezy since I was in school. So again, like it's just this thing that I've carried with me. And when I first years ago started streaming on Twitch, like years ago playing Football Manager, I used to do this thing like it's your boy Amreezy, and that's where that comes from. And I tried to stop, but it's like inbuilt in my sort of bones and my muscles. Yeah,
Yeah, it's you.
just like if you changed your name now, it'd just be weird.
Yeah, weird. If I started going by Chris,
Yeah.
just not.
What's Bruce talking about? I think it's Chris now. He's changed. That MFL money's gone to his head. Do you know who you remind me of? And this is not an insult in any way. Keanu Reeves.
I've been told that before.
Yeah,
I have actually been told that before.
You've just got a big Keanu energy. The beard, the hair, like.
I appreciate it. I used to have longer hair.
Oh,
it was
right.
down here.
Matrix era.
And one of the guys saw like he messaged me on Twitter. He was like, I saw this poster of John Wick and thought it was you. I was like, I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. I look like John Wick. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why when I was telling you, I was like, there's no way he's going to be offended by this. Like,
no, not at all. I love Keanu.
So you are the Keanu Reeves of MFL, I think we can now say.
Absolutely take that. I will absolutely take that. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me just change the graphic to the name now. Right, Bruce. What we do on Planet MFL, we leave Earth with all of its troubles and we join Planet MFL, where I give an update on my team, how we've done in the last week, and then we go through the guests, how their team's doing. So last week we had SR Monkey on. He was giving us an update on all his teams. He's kind of battling for promotion in like all but one, and then that one he's like second or first. So he's got a fun season of battling relegation ahead of him. Where did I leave?
You know, it's funny you happened on that one because the team at the top's my wife's team.
You're the person. You messaged me. You messaged me a while ago, and then I referenced it in a video. Like, someone messaged me, but I don't know who. It's their wife's team. Yeah. She's been beating me, Royal Handley, and everyone else in this league. She's working it.
I kind of stacked her team a little bit. I've sent her just players that I wouldn't use. So for Flint, it's maybe a little bit stacked.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, all the players she packed are all like 40s and the stuff like that. I was like, she's not gonna have fun. She's just getting mad every week.
No, like, you're right.
So she's using those as her B team, and I sent her an A team to use.
Okay. Yeah, I can see now the agency shows you here. These are the original players, and yeah, they wouldn't be. They'd be bottom towards the bottom.
Yeah. So I just sent her some players I weren't using, and let her have fun, and she's really enjoying it. She's what's really good is like, because it'd be very easy for me to just do it for her.
Yeah.
Just do this. But for one, I make content for newer players, so it's sort of like, if you need help, go watch those, because if it helps you, then obviously my content's good, and if it don't help you, then the content's crap and it's not working.
Let me know where. Let me know why.
But yeah, obviously it's doing well. So, but I let her make her own mistakes. I know in the first like few games there was a team that had done late registration, and she used her B team, all her own players, in the cup, and they drew 2-2, and so she was really excited about it, like, oh my god, my reserves team's done really well.
Yeah.
And my next league game's against this team, they're 11th, and I should be okay. So obviously I looked at it, I saw there were a late registration, and that's why they were 11th. And I was like, Okay, knowing full well what was going to happen, I was like,
Oh, you let her learn from her mistakes like that.
learn from her mistakes. And yeah, she got battered and was like, okay,
I've learned
can't
an
do that.
important lesson today.
Yeah, because
Nice.
like I said, what's the saying? You give a man a fish, he can eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats for the rest of his life, and that's
True.
kind of what I look at it. And so yeah, if she needs real help, she will ask me questions and stuff, and I'll give her the answers. But yeah, if she's like, I want to try this, whether it's right or wrong, I let her go for it. But yeah,
Nice.
she did quite well.
Yeah, that's a great. I mean, and it's a great place to learn. I'm assuming she's only got this one team.
Just this one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
She's only
no,
just started this season, but she got to the point where, like I say, I talk to her about it all the time. She's the only person I've got to talk about. But she
yeah.
was watching my matches. Like we weren't even like with each other, and she's watching my matches and then texting me like, "Oh, well done, you've done well." So she was invested in
Oh,
my team.
nice. Okay.
But then she was like, "Why don't I do it myself and have my own team?"
Yeah.
And here we are. So
No, that's good. That's good that she had that interest because I was just thinking, oh, wonder if I can do that with my wife. I wonder. Then I was thinking, no, she's never had any of that interest, but never checked a result. I don't think she probably gets it. It's just this another weird thing he's making game videos about. So, um,
I've I've, I've got a very supportive wife.
that's
Like it's a
cool.
good job I'm not like a heroin addict or something because
Yeah.
you know honestly like if you went up to your wife and was like, babe, I want to spend $185 on this card here,
Yeah.
what would your wife say to you?
Yeah. Another JPEG. Is it just the JPEG, right? Come on. We've got to put a cap at how much we're spending on Amreezy on these JPEGs. Um,
Well, I said this to my wife and she looked at it and she goes, oh, he's got really good stats there. He's good age.
nah.
He's amazing age. He's like, she's a keeper, obviously.
There's going to
I
be
heard
there's going
that.
to be people watching this video who I'm assuming are more inclined with my side here. Very
Yeah,
jealous of the Bruce Leeds dynamic there. So congratulations, you've hit the winning ticket.
jackpot. Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, jackpot. Yeah.
you've got to get her on the podcast. Would she ever come on?
I think she would. I think she'd be worried to start with, because she doesn't fully know everything. She'd be worried,
Yeah,
"Oh, I don't want to just talk crap and I don't know what I'm on about."
yeah,
But I think it's something she'd probably be up for in the future. Maybe if one of the hosts is away and we need
yeah.
someone
That would
on
be cool.
later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I like it. Well, yeah, Cobra United been walking this league. For me, I've not. This is like mid-table. I've kind of was projected, so we were doing better last week. Last week's video, I think we were like here, and I sort of was like saying, "Oh, we've got a few tricky games in the league now, but we've been on a bit of a good run here." And then we've had some shockers. We've had some stinkers.
It's a bad
Um,
run. Yeah.
Out of the cup as well. Went out in the quarterfinals here, so that was kind of the one thing we were going. Oh, we've still got the cup. We made it to the quarterfinals. Who knows? But 3-0 exit there, and so yeah. I mean, they are the reserve team. It's not where I put my main focus. So you'd be thinking AFC Amreezy. Here we go. This is where he puts his main focus. Oh, I've just had a gameplay now.
Oh, it's ruined it.
Oh, and I've spoiled it for myself, and it was a defeat.
Oh,
And it took us off the top of the table. Oh,
oh, that's a
that's
disaster.
literally happened about 5 minutes ago, I think. Oh, well.
Well, sorry for that. Sorry for that. That's absolutely terrible.
Well, I've got a
Ruined it.
feeling this. We were on such a great run before this as well. Like, got on top of the league. This MFC Schalke team, they are top now, annoyingly. But we'd just beaten them to get a 3-point lead. So now we are level, 38 points each. But still, 5 games
The
to
good thing
go.
is, by the looks of it, first, and you just lost to third,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a much easier run for you, hopefully.
Yeah, first and third played. So yeah, hopefully that's what gives him the edge. Only a 10, 12, no, 12 teams. So yeah, yeah.
It's totally wrong
I
timing.
even
Like,
thought I'd timed it to be like, oh wait, this game's gonna start just as we stream. Maybe we just check the game as we're, but no.
oh,
So 4 games in a row, winning comes to an end. But like you said, you put a good positive spin on it. Then they are third. We've played first, so We just keep playing how we've been playing. Um, Progression's not been that. Yeah, nothing again. I've been very slow for me recently. Progression.
I've had days now where after a game I've gone to check progression and there's been nothing, and it's been like 3 or 4 days now,
Yeah,
and there's something. It does. I get what people say because trust the process recently said on Wendeck about they seem to have slowed it down, and I'm
yeah.
definitely feeling it now. Now I always know the second half of the season is always slower, but this one definitely feels a lot slower.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
said, there's been days, like 3 or 4 days now, where just nothing.
yeah.
And I'm
Same.
like, what's going on?
I was thinking the other day. I wonder if this is sort of how it's gonna be now. Like if it was too much before, maybe MFL were kind of looking at it going, these cards they're progressing too fast. We're getting some. Maybe they
It's
want to just dial it back.
it's very possible. It would have been nice to know about it if they
Yeah, yeah,
have. Like, it would be nice for them to tell us. Um, but yeah, it definitely feels that way. But there's a bunch of other factors that it could be. Lots of players are in the prime age and stuff like that. I get that. There are lots of factors. It's just this particular second half of the season just does feel a little different. And if they have changed it, it would be nice, I think, for them to just, we turned it down. I don't think anybody would be mad
no,
because, it's for the good of the game. So, but just to know, just to put all the speculation
yeah.
to.
Which the fact that they haven't told us then maybe does make it maybe suggest it's the one-off season and we'll go back to usual next season maybe or
Exactly, yeah, because they're usually really transparent and they usually
yeah.
tell us everything. So yeah, it might just be a blip. It might just be timing, and it's a real big coincidence that loads of people are getting no progression. So I mean, I'm hoping that's the case because I'm hoping the progression picks up next season to make up for this season.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be quite a nice pre-season thing. It'd be like, here's the little apology to all MFL managers. Here's +2 progression on everyone.
That'd be nice. That would be nice.
So yeah, I mean, like this is now my main team all season so far, and like a couple of twos and ones, but yeah, it wasn't like that last season. I'm feeling bad for the loans that I brought in who aren't going up. I'm like, come on, guys. We've got a reputation here. No one's going to loan us players again if we never improve anyone. But it's kind of good to know everyone's doing that. Everyone's having the
Yeah,
same.
everyone's in
Um,
the same. But that guy, how has that guy not gone up? The Carnet, what
oh,
was
I
that?
know. That's one of Hoodwink's players, a centre back. He was gone up by, had been progressing quite nicely. So I thought this season he's going to continue this trajectory he's been on. And he's playing like loads of games and just progressing at everything bar the
Yeah.
overall.
Well, he just needs a point in defence, and he's probably going to go up. But he's great at getting everything but that.
It's like he's practicing his shooting, and we're like, stop shooting, get back. You've got shooting 48. We don't need that. So shout out to my bestie Hoodwink. Hopefully we get you a +1 on Carnero sooner or later. And there's a few other SR Monkey give us this Mexican midfielder, and again he's gone up by 2 passing, shooting, pace, but not the key ones.
That's great. How has he not gone up?
I don't know. Don't know. Like I'm saying, it must be an error out there because every other season this just goes up to be a +1. Like,
Yeah, like he's got good stats. He's got good defending stats already. He's got good passing. Like, how has he not gone up?
it's mad.
Crazy.
And like, yeah, his performances have been okay. 7.1 for him, 7.1 for him. Strange.
Yeah, it certainly feels like something's happened. They've just turned it down. I mean, there is a bad power creep right
Yeah,
now because I mean, yeah, I'm sure in ice you've got. I saw yourself. You've got like rares. People are running rares in ice, which I don't think should really. I've done it myself, but
yeah,
because I had to, because everyone else around me did. If I want to get promoted, like you've got to follow everyone, and I think maybe the progression was a little bit too fast. Everyone's going up a little bit too fast, and then maybe, but yeah,
maybe.
we don't. It's all speculation right now, isn't it? So
Yeah. This is the highest I've ever been in league-wise in ice. So you were saying that so this rare guy's probably too good for ice because I
um,
didn't
it's
really know what
relative.
level to aim at.
he should be too good for, because at 78 he should probably be playing in iron.
Yeah.
But it's kind of not the case in reality, because you go into ice, and if you want to compete and you want to get the other teams around you, they've got rares.
Yeah.
They've got all 74 rating teams, and it's like, if you want to compete, you've got to do what they are, otherwise you're just going to get battered every week. So we say, yeah, he should be in iron, but he's in ice because everybody else has got players like that in ice. So it's like, what are you supposed to do?
Do you think it's the sort of what you need to get into a league, like say a certain rating? Do you think it's kind of going down the leagues? Is it like ice is now a bit better than we thought, and iron might be better than we thought, and like everything's going up and up, or is it just
I think everything's going up because people are complaining about Legos being in bronze, which is mad. If you think about that, a Lego, if you put it in real terms, a Lego would be, you know, world-class player, Premier League player, essentially playing fifth tier National League. You've got a random Premier League player, I don't know, Bruno Fernandes, playing in the National League. Like, what? That's crazy.
That's not fair. That's OP. You're OPing it. Stop it.
Everyone's Wrexham. Everyone is Wrexham.
Yeah, so you're in favour of the system where you would limit it, so legendaries can only be in the top 2 leagues or something like that.
I mean, people will want the choice, but I know they brought in recent minimums, like you can only have a 46 in Spark. And I think for the lower leagues at least, it should be the other way around. If you want it to be competitive, you should say maybe Flint, okay, 54 rated at the start of the season, only 54 rated is the max. If someone progresses, cool, no worries. But at the start of the season, you're not allowed more. Because I don't understand why they've put a minimum on Spark. Because I understand why they've done it for the top leagues, because people are farming MFL.
Yeah.
But no one's doing a Spark heist. No one's doing an ice heist, are they? Really? Or even a stone heist, because the MFL is just not enough. So I don't understand why they put minimums when really they should probably have maximums for the lower leagues. And I reckon that would balance it out, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting theory. And I think it would certainly help managers just starting who are new to the game. Because I had a few people get in touch when I was in Spark and I was complaining that my league was too good. I had a few people who reach out to me quite a few weeks saying, like, check out my league. And you'd see it and it'd be like 2 or 3 really, really OP teams that, and then them, and you're like, and then these people are like going like, oh, I don't know if I can play this. And I'd have to tell a lot of people, you know, just give it a season, like wait till the leagues kind of even itself out. But I think of the people that didn't contact me. Maybe there were other managers out there that like start playing Spark or Flint, and then they just get battered most weeks. And they're like, they might just not look into do the research, find out why they're doing that, and just think, oh, this is a really hard game. I don't want to play anymore, which obviously none of us want. So.
Agreed. Well, I mean, I mean, everybody should be allowed to do what they want. If it's their money and they want to spend it, fair enough. But I was even in your league, and I mean, they're not doing very well. But I was looking at the Meta Violets in the one you're in with my wife, and they've got like 70s in Flint. Like, what? They're not doing very well. Obviously, their tactics are terrible, but like those level of players should really not be in Flint.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, like that shouldn't be in Flint. It really shouldn't. And yeah, if you want it to make attractive to newer players, you should make it a little bit more competitive, because you know, if you're running in there with a 50 squad of all 50 rated players and you play them, you're like, what am I supposed to do about this?
Yeah. And they've got like players that 85 condition, 86, 86. So I'm guessing they've just left the same team for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just forgotten. Yeah.
When have I got them? Second to last game of the season. Could be a nice, easy win there if they've started forfeiting matches by then.
Fingers crossed for you, man.
Fingers crossed for a forfeit.
Don't want to be playing that at full strength.
No way. Right, hopefully they don't see this stream then and quickly change their tactics.
I'll go rotate now.
That's an update on my teams. Let's have a look at our guest this week, Bruce Leet's teams. You've got 3. So is it a case of like most people seem to be you're more invested in the stone and you're less invested in the Spark?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my Stone team's my main team. That's my baby. I've. It's funny because because of how Man United have been so bad recently. I've kind of got to an apathy level with them now. It's
Yeah.
like, oh well, these are my new Man United.
Oh,
Because
really?
if I lose, it sours my mood completely. Like
Oh,
it's not
no.
good. Whereas my Spark team, it's like they were my very first team. So obviously they've got a little bit of a soft spot, but I'm not really bothered. Like I really should get them up
Yeah.
to ice, but I've put so much focus into my Stone team that I'm like, I don't want to spend time, on these to just get them promoted to ice when I'm not overly bothered. Because if I spent a lot of time on these and then Black Mamba lost,
Yeah.
I'd be devastated. So I'd rather focus on them and get them where I want. I've had an up and down with this team since the break. We were doing really really well, and then the breaks come back, and it's just
Oh,
it just
yeah.
feels a bit weird. Like games
Yeah.
where I've dominated and drew, like the game today, I dominated them, and we drew 2-2. They had two shots on target, and both of them went in. It's like, oh,
And one
like
of
what am I
them.
supposed to do about that? Like, yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I should really go in and fix the tactic. I think maybe next season, if we don't manage to get the playoffs or go up, I'm going to have to get them to ice
Yeah.
because the team's too good now for Spark. So I'm going to have to. But it's just I just don't want to do it this year. I'm in too much of a run with my main team.
Yeah.
I need to get them up to iron. So
So you didn't do any additions in the mid-season window with this team?
all I did with this team was my wife got a 59 rated centre back. In one of her packs, Aries, or however the Brazilian centre back. He's 28, but because he's old, he's obviously rocketed up, and he went to a
Ah, yeah.
64. And I was like, you know what?
Oh,
It's yeah,
wow.
exactly. So I was like, you know what? It's probably better to move him to my team where he's in a
Yeah.
better environment. And I just sent her one of my old. That's why she's got an uncommon now, because I just sent her one of my old guys who I don't care about progression.
Yeah.
I got him to try and help him get that tier break. But other than that, that was literally the only addition I made. And that's essentially a downgrade because the guy I sent her is overalls better. But it was
Ah.
mainly just for progression to hopefully break through the tier break for her, rather than being in Flint in a team where he's like way, way better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she should be getting a better player now next season. So win-win.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
Win-win-win. So probably, well, I mean, you're only two off. Do you think you're gonna sneak in a little promotion place here, or do you think next season?
Well, I've faced first and second already. I have third, or yeah, 2 days. In 2 days, I have third, so that'll decide it. If we can beat third, then there's probably a chance. But the rest of my run looks fairly easy,
And
so
no
I
cup
shouldn't.
now, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, we lost out on the cup 1-0. It's a tight game, which was disappointing. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. We've got a strong team. We should really, but there's something wrong tactically, and I know it is. I'm just not ready to invest the time to fix it right now.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I just get by on luck, and we just get through and get promoted that way.
Wing
But if
it.
yeah. But if we're still here next season, then yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the tactic.
So
And
you don't play the same tactic for all three teams.
no, all
Different ones for
different.
each.
I like to suit the players they've got.
Yeah.
So these have a different set of players. There's no wide players, so I play 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with those. So that works for me. This team is an experiment. This was an
Oh.
experimental team that I started last season, and I made a video on it when I did it. And I thought, like, if I made a team where the defense stat was the highest it could be,
Uh-huh.
like what would happen? And last season, absolutely murdered it in Spark, won my Spark League undefeated. I've come back here and tried the same thing, but it was a lot harder. Last season,
Oh.
I had a couple of managers send me like bulk players,
Uh-huh.
As I went up to ice, it was like they wanted more for their players.
Yeah.
So it was harder to fill. So I had to just go on the loan market, and it took me ages. I couldn't get the tactic ready. But thankfully, Ron John, the Fortress Agency, I had a good chat with him, and he's going to provide me all the players for this next season, so
Oh,
I can
nice.
continue this experiment. And basically, everyone in there, it's the primary stat I looked for was, is your defense high? As long as the defense was in a certain range, I got them, and that's even the cam and the strikers and stuff like that.
Oh,
Make sure
wow.
everyone's defense is high, and see how it works.
73. 73 defense for a cam.
Yeah, he's got a low one. I had to bring him in, the striker, because the guy I had is a retiree. The guy I
Oh, so he's playing like once every 5 games now.
Yeah, and when it got to the mid-season, I was like, I can't go through the rest of the season like this. I have to get in someone, so I just got in a striker quickly. But like I said, next season I'll be able to do the thing properly. And yeah, I think the striker I've got coming next season has like 70 defense, like at striker.
That's mad. And then, so this is the first year of the experiment, is it? The first season,
Second,
second
second,
season. And
yeah.
I mean, have you got any early takings? Is it like working? Are you conceding very few goals or?
So this is the first season. We were unbelievable. Like I made a video on it, and went off all the stats, and it was averaging at like my opponents were getting 0.48 xg per game,
Whoa.
and there were like games where they'd get one shot on target, and the number of shots, like I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but it really worked, and it was because I could play a high line, and because my strikers and my cam all had high defense. I was
Ah,
winning the ball in the final third,
yeah.
winning the ball in their area and scoring, because we were so high up the pitch. But this one, I've had to play a lower line because one, through balls are really effective this
Yeah.
season. Two, the defenders are really slow. So I had to lower it down. I mean, we're still doing well. We're a projected eighth, and we are comfortably fifth.
Yeah.
So we're overperforming 100%. I would say it still works. It's just not as effective as it was last season. Last season, we were shutting teams down completely. This season, we're parking the bus and getting a lucky goal.
Was last season in ice as well? The same
No, it was
league?
in Spark.
Spark.
Spark. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean,
And I
you
was
got,
projected to finish fifth in that Spark division and won the league undefeated. So
nice.
it was very effective. It was very effective.
I mean, you've still got one of the best defenses here, 17 goals conceded. Only these guys have conceded 15.
Yeah. So I mean, it's working.
That
It's
is
doing its job.
interesting. Very interesting. And then what's this kind of end goal for this team? Like, do you just keep doing this every season if it works, or do you
I
kind of,
want to see. I want to see how far I can get, because
yeah,
there's going to be a certain point where I'm not going to be able to do it. And I think with Ron John providing me the players, I should have a strong enough team to get promoted into Stone. The team should be strong enough, and then I want to keep the same players. Obviously, Ron John allows in Stone, where there'll be a very underpowered team, and see if the same
ah,
team can, how well it can do. And then if it struggles, then talk to Ron John maybe about getting a stronger team and just see how far I can get
yeah,
using this method. But this isn't the only one. I think eventually I want to do a team where everyone's pace. I
hmm.
want to do a team where everyone's got really good passing. Or one that's really interesting me right now is a team where everyone has really high physical, because physical
Oh,
has a big effect on the match engine. And I want to see if I just built a team just full of guys with high physical, like what
yeah,
effect that has. So yeah, this was the very first one, but eventually I want to stretch off into the other attributes, just to, because it's more information and it helps me
yeah.
with
No,
team
it's useful.
building. Yeah, because now when I'm buying players for Black Mamba, it's like I'll see a centre mid and he's got 55 defense. I'm like, no, I can't touch that. I need higher
Yeah,
defense. Like, I need it, like, because it's effective. It's
yeah. And
very effective.
I'm guessing when you have those decisions where you're sort of thinking, who do I buy, this guy or this guy? They're very similar. If the one guy has a defensive edge, but he's like
He
a
does.
winger or something or a striker, maybe now you're kind of thinking, but that's useful.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, like I
Hmm.
said, I want to do this with all the attributes eventually.
Oh, I'm looking forward
Um,
to seeing you with sort of a Nepenthe style huge lineup of teams where it's like this team's defenders, passes, pace, strength, just
it
call
is,
pace.
it's
That's
going to
it.
get there. It's going to get there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to get there.
That's cool. And then the locations of your cities, are they anything special to you or are they random?
So the first two, no, they were just clever. The first team was just pack. I got from the club pack. We
Yeah.
kept it the same with Fortress. Got them from a club pack. The Kobe one does. I am absolutely obsessed with Kobe Bryant. Followed his entire career, the basketball player.
Nice.
Absolutely loved him. My son's called Kobe.
No way.
uh,
Nice.
yeah, I speak a little bit of Japanese.
Uh-huh.
I love Japanese culture and everything. And it was when I first joined, when I saw like you could get licenses, that was the first thing I looked up. Oh, can I get a license in Kobe, Japan?
Yeah.
And I tried to pack it in, obviously. So
Uh-huh.
I bought that one up. So that's why that's my main team as well, because
That's why it's
that's
called
the
Black
only
Mamba, of course.
exactly, yeah. So yeah, that's the sentimental location for me. So yeah.
So
And as you can see,
these are your main ones.
they are. They're on first glance, they're doing amazing, and you'd be like, why aren't you? But I'm quite annoyed about that because, as you can see, 3 games back, I lost to bottom of the league.
Oh, Harry, always the bottom team that just
Can,
randomly
can you
trip you
click
up.
on it as well? Click on the game. Click on the game because and just look at those stats.
Oh no. It's one of those.
One of those, and
Oh,
I just want to take this opportunity because MFL team, if you're listening, what is the point in backup goalkeepers? Why do I have to have a backup goalkeeper? Why is a goalkeeper losing 1% fitness every game? In the Premier League, I can have Tom Heaton on the bench as my sub goalkeeper. I can't have Tom Heaton on the bench in MFL
yeah.
because you get absolutely battered. What's the goalkeeper doing losing fitness? Honestly, if he gets injured or he gets sent off, fair enough. But
Yeah.
he's just stood there. Why is he losing fitness?
That is mad.
Why?
Boy, he's bored. I think he's bored. Just I think he was jogging just to keep himself busy.
Exercising on the spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
His
But
fingers are getting tired.
I blame that on my. I had to play my backup goalkeeper. I don't think that would
Oh.
have happened if my main goalkeeper was in goal.
And going into this game, you can just see your form was like just solid greens,
Yeah,
bottom of the table team, who I'm guessing,
they've
yeah,
actually turned it around. Fair play to them. They have. I don't know what they did. They've went on a run of draws before me, and now they're on a run of 2 wins. I think. Oh no,
yeah, they
they've
lost
just lost.
today, but yeah, 2 wins in a row before that.
So they've turned it around. They're obviously looking for a great escape, and I was just so mad when it happened. I was so mad. But then I thought about it, and I was like, considering how mad I am, I can't imagine how happy he must be
Yeah, that's
being a bottom of the league, and beating a team up at the top. Like he
yeah,
must have been. So fair enough, and that kind of calmed me down a little bit.
yeah.
But yeah, it was an absolute disaster the night it happened.
I can imagine. And then
Oh, my
confidence.
game's ruined.
Oh, yours too.
We won. We won. We
At
won.
least
It's
you
on.
won. At
We
least you
won.
won.
I'm okay with that.
I might have to rethink the time of this show. I might have to warn managers. If you've got late kickoffs, they're gonna clash.
Yeah, we won. Oh, a monkey lost. Oh my god,
Monk.
the tail's back on.
Oh, 3 points in it now.
I thought it was over. I've got a game in hand as well.
Monkey lost to the team third.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's getting
Oh, this is
close.
going to be. They've done this on purpose.
Oh,
MFL have
1
done this on
0.
purpose. They've done this on purpose to increase the.
They have. Just the drama.
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing a brilliant job. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing news.
Oh,
We're
it's a
back in the
shit.
title race.
It's a shame you don't play Monkey like later. Last day of the season.
Last game of the season would have been perfect. But yeah, okay. No, that's good. That's really
Back
good
home.
news. That's put me in a really good mood. That so nice.
That's his
Sorry,
first defeat all season. The first game he's
Yeah,
lost.
yeah. I'm sorry, SR Monkey, that you lost. Given me great joy that you've lost. I'm really sorry, but
Thanks for making it interesting, David. Thanks for making it interesting.
yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, this is going to be a good run in then.
Oh, look at these. Look at this. This is a proper MFL team. For someone like me with only one sort of 78 rated player, to see this is like business end.
Yeah, I've strengthened for next season as well. I've bought in a couple of wingers. I'm going to change my formation up. We're talking to Kev. I mean, if you watch the recent episode, you'll see like he runs 22-man squads, so he's got more flexibility.
Yeah.
I'm going to start branching into that, I think, because as much as I love progression, my main thing is to win.
Yeah.
And if I go up to iron, which I think I should, even if I get into playoffs, I should really be getting to iron. I think I'm going to need to start having that tactical flexibility because I'm going to get slightly savvier managers and more active managers that are as active as me and testing as much as me. So I'm going to have that flexibility to change things up when I need to. So I've already started prepping for that for next season.
Because I know a lot of people don't usually buy the transfer market's not that active during a season. Is that something you're constantly looking at? Is the market looking for like good deals?
A lot of the time, yeah. I think especially now with the market down, there are so many deals.
Yeah.
There are so many players compared to 2 or 3 months ago, they're at an absolute cut price. And so it's just, again, that's also contributing to the power creep because if you can buy a rare, centre mid for $30, of course you're going to see those in Spark anyway, because people can afford it. It's a much easier price point. So yeah, right now there are a lot of deals available to get. So if I see something and I'm like that price is too good to pass up, I'll buy it usually.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is that how you've always been, or is that sort of just because the market's at a bit of an opportunity price now?
I think we're at an opportunity, but also when I first came in, I was like, because I could have the money I've put in now, like up to now, I could have put in immediately when I first joined. But one, we were in a boom because everyone was going and prices were crazy, and I didn't want to make a load of mistakes. I wanted to learn the game. I wanted to learn what works, what doesn't work. I didn't want to just be, it's the same in FM. I used to do it a long time ago where I'd look at a player's star rating and I'd buy him, and it turns out he's crap.
Yeah.
And my assistants have just given him a really bad, a good star rating. And I didn't want to make a mistake like that. So I didn't want to spend loads of money on loads of, 80 rated players and then realize, they've all got low pace. They've all got, bad defending. I wanted to learn the game. So I started out on a budget, and I've sort of, as I've learned the game and I've learned what works, I've let my budget go up and keep going up as I've started going up the ranks. Because I think I'm making much better decisions with what I buy, because there's some players I bought for my first team. I look back now and I'm like, why did I buy that guy?
Back when the prices were higher as well, so it's like
exactly.
You think what I could have got for that amount, like now.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's been a gradual process as I've learned the game, but that was by design. Because I didn't want to chuck loads of money in and make loads of mistakes. I wanted to make my mistakes when it was still relatively cheap.
I think that's the way to go. I think that's how I would advise anyone, unless you're sort of Elon Musk, unless you're someone with loads of money. If you want to play sensibly, I think that's the way to go. And is that sort of, what's your kind of goal then in the future, like club wise, or do you want to just stick with your clubs and promote them, or what? Do you want more?
So I have it in tiers. So I think my immediate goal is to get to iron, because I think that's the baseline. That's where I need to be. I need to be testing myself against good managers, and that's where you start to get the good managers is iron. And I mean, you get them in stone and stuff, but they're more active in their iron and the bronze club. So that's where I need to be to test myself. The other goal is obviously to get the teams, the experimental teams, working on the attributes and get all of them. That's another one. But honestly, and this might sound ridiculous, and it might not be possible, but the big goal is to get to Diamond. And compete in Diamond. I think whether it's plausible, whether it's doable, I don't know. We'll see. But that is the overarching goal, testing myself in Diamond. Because again, like I'll reference the When Dirt podcast, and Ron John asked the question, what do you want most of? in the game, what would you like to? Because most players, you know, the little trophies that you
Yeah.
get for winning the league. That's what I want most of.
Yeah.
I want the trophies. I want, you know, success. I want to win cups. I want to win leagues. And yeah, getting to diamond and competing in diamond. That's massive goal. Long way away. Might be a pipe dream, but it's where I eventually want to be.
And
So,
would you only want to get there by taking Black Mamba there, or would you buy a club in Diamond?
well, there was the guy who sold Marseille OMF, and he put his club up for sale before the season started, and there was a part of me that was like, should I put in an offer for his gallery? Like, and then I was like, nah, I want to get there with Black Mamba.
Yeah.
Like, because it'd be so easy for me to just go buy a diamond club, buy all the players, but I won't feel like I've earned it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've just put money at it, and I don't want to do that. I want to earn my way there and get there the proper way, and it
Yeah.
will be with Black Mamba. So yeah,
I
hopefully
like
one day.
that. I like that. I think because I mean I don't think it's like there's a right way or wrong way of doing it. I get why people do go out and buy diamond clubs or clubs really
Yeah.
high, but yeah, I much prefer the sort of grinding your way there, getting there, earning it, and I feel like you're more attached to the club. If you just bought one in diamond and it didn't work out, you might just sell it.
Oh wow, yeah,
But
yeah.
Black Mamba gets there, you're like, no, I've been there, I've been invested, I've seen the journey, and
It's an achievement, isn't it? It's
big time.
big achievement. So yeah, why would I do that? There's fair play to anyone who wants to just buy a diamond club and do it there. But you've seen when people have bought a diamond club, a lot of them have struggled,
Yeah.
and that's something else. I think if I go up through the leagues and grind my way there, I think if I eventually get to diamond, I'll be so seasoned that when I get to diamond, I won't just go straight back down because I'll have had all this experience climbing up there to get there. That I think it'll stand me in much better stead. So,
And it would look really cool seeing your trophies if you've got all the leagues.
all the way along. Yeah, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful.
Because right now, yeah, like imagine if you've got your ice league here and then you just collect all the other ones next to it.
Yeah, I'd love it. I'm trying to go for the stone one this season. We're in it, and then yeah, where one, because going up by the playoffs is cool, but you want to win the league, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to win the league, so you don't get a trophy for winning the playoffs.
Do they not give you a trophy? Like a
So I mean, I've never been in the playoffs. I've never won the playoffs, so I don't know. But
scrap what you're working on, MFL. Scrap whatever you're working on. Give us trophies for playoffs so that it looks good in our galleries.
I agree. I agree. Like there should be a trophy for playoffs because it's an achievement in itself, isn't it? Especially the bottom one where you have to go all the way. Like it should be.
And playoffs in real life all have trophies. I'm pretty sure
They
every
do.
league has a playoff with some kind of thing to hold. What do you do at the end? Just celebrate.
Yeah.
We did it. Just everyone points up. We're going up. We need something.
Was it? I think it was Wrexham when they got promoted to the Championship, but they finished second. But they were lifting a trophy, and I was like, "When did you start getting a trophy for finishing second in League One?" But they were lifting a trophy, but it'd look weird if they didn't. So
yeah, some sort of like darts trophy, just some random thing they picked up from the pawn shop before. Don't look at the trophy. We won. We've got Hollywood people behind. We'll Photoshop this into a big World Cup trophy or something. Bruce, I am now. This is why I want guests on this show. This is why I'm so glad I've now got guests on the MFL show, because now I'm invested in that league. Like I had David on last week, now yours. Now I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that league, seeing how that ends. It's what I love about MFL. Like you've got your team and your little universe, and then you can just start following like
the team.
Whenever I loan a player out, I'm keeping an eye on that team. I'm keeping an eye on that now. So you've done what I wanted. You've helped me understand your team better, your journey better. I'm now going to be keeping an eye on you. And I don't want to say I hope you win the league because David's going to send me a Discord message after saying, "What are you saying?" So I hope it's an entertaining finish.
I think it will be. I think whoever wins, best man wins. I think it's going to be a really good competition towards the end. What's really annoying is I know this isn't one of his main teams. So it's just sort of like, he's like, meh, Whereas for me, it's everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally everything. Like, this team needs to get promoted. And he's like, if they don't get promoted, oh well. And it's
I think though from last week's chat, he's only got two teams that are like doing well, and the others are all fighting for relegation. So
so he could have won that trophy.
he probably they're probably one of his like good stories every week. So
yeah, okay.
So
well, yeah, like I said, best man win, David.
Second's fine for him. He'll take a second. He'll get through in the playoffs. It's fine. Bruce, you've got it. You've got it in the bag.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Love the positivity. I'll take that.
Apart from plugging Yorkshire TMXP, is there anything else you want to sort of promote? Want to mention?
Well, I mean, I promote my own channel, but like I said, the people who are watching this are probably new players. I'm gearing my content towards newer players, helping newer players, like tactic breakdowns or fitness breakdowns, you know, like explaining stuff like progression and stuff. But it's mainly geared for players who are just coming in and are like, I need more information. Because you tell them people to read the white paper, and people of this generation are like, read?
Yeah.
What? So it's sort of like a
I'll watch 2 hours worth of videos, but I won't read the white paper.
Reading, God, yeah. So give me a 10-minute YouTube video that explains it all. So that's kind of where I'm going with the content I'm making. But it's more geared for new players. So yeah.
Well, if you are new to MFL here, go check out Big Bruce's videos. Otherwise, Bruce, it's been a pleasure. You're welcome back anytime. I do have to get the other Yorkshire T boys on first. They're all queued up. We've got a queue, but you're welcome back anytime. Maybe in next season, we can see how your teams are done, how your experiments have gone. We can have a little update. That'd be cool.
Excellent. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much for having me on, Amreezy. Because, like I said, I've been watching the MFL content since you started, and it's very different to everyone else's content, and that's what I love about it. Because it's, like I said, you've got a wholesome vibe, and it's like it's just fun. You're watching it, it's just fun, and that's what I really, really like about it. So
I appreciate that, man.
Welcome what you're doing as well, man, because it's great, and hope to see a return to the dot. We talked about it before.
I know, yeah.
Because I loved it. It was really good.
I just need a few more guests to tell me that, and then I'll come back.
So next guests, I'll tell him. He needs to. I understand why he's taking a break, because the editing of that must have been a nightmare. But eventually we want it back, because I got it. Like it was a mockumentary. There was parts where you're in your back garden and you're, I've told you, pass it, and I'm like, brilliant, love it.
He's lost his head, but I get it. I get the madness.
Love it, absolutely do.
All right, man. Well, appreciate that. We'll be back next week on Planet MFL, where I think Jimbo will be joining us. So do stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Peace.